One of the most important lessons you'll learn is to never force anything. Why? Because even if you do force somebody or something to be how you want it to be, it still won't be genuine. It still won't be authentic. A part of it is going to be shallow. A part of it is going to be empty, no matter how you look at it. So you have to just let things flow. But you can create the flow. You can manage that flow. But you can't change things that don't want to be changed. You can't control things that you can't control. And it's simply just that. This video that I'm making right now, this speech, whatever you want to call it, the reason why I am doing this is because I don't know what to talk about right now in this moment. And a lot of people won't be transparent and tell you that they'll have you think that they have unlimited ideas. And one could say that. Somebody asked me one time, was I afraid of running out of ideas? And I said, no, as long as I'm alive, there's always something to talk about. And even in a time like this where I'm having a brain block and I just got a bunch going on in my mind, there's still something to talk about, right? But you gotta have courage. You gotta have that transparency, that vulnerability. And it's simple things, in my opinion. But I'm not forcing it. I'm not trying to come up with some profound message to give to the people, to y'all, just to give to you. I'm not trying to come up with anything that's so extra creative or anything. I'm just simply speaking about what's on my mind and what I'm dealing with at the moment, at the time given. So it's simply just that. So I'm not gonna lie to you, for a few hours I was sitting there thinking, I was looking through my notes, and I'm one of those types of people where I can have something right in front of me, but if I don't want it, I don't want it. And I have many things that I could talk about. I have many things that I've jotted down, or things that I've experienced or seen or heard about in the last week or two that I jot down and make note of and that I want to speak about, but I'm just not feeling it. I'm one of those types of people, when I wake up in the morning and something is on my heart, that's what I'm going to do, or that's what I want to talk about. Like if I want to take a trip to Cancun tomorrow, I'm going to Cancun tomorrow. I could already have a trip planned. I'll just cancel it. Not really. Sometimes, I'm spontaneous, but I'm not crazy, but I am. You get what I'm saying, though? I'm just making an analogy. But right now, it's a lot on my mind, and it's kind of clouding, certain topics that I want to speak about. But I got some stuff coming for you. I just wanted to get on and speak about that. But I say all that to say I just took a step back. I took a step back, and I did things that influenced me create my own flow. So while I was thinking about a bunch of stuff, my camera was not set up, my tripod was not set up, it was all in my bag. So I took out my camera, took out my tripod, set everything up, and turned on my lights and everything. And even when things don't go your way, when you control what you can control, it influences your own flow and things start to happen. For example, if let's say you get fired from a job, right? Just out of nowhere, you get fired from a job. Well, if you start putting in job applications, or you start volunteering at certain places and doing certain things, you'll get back to where you want to be. It'll cause somebody to see you putting in work. It'll cause somebody to see the application, but you can't force anybody to hire you. You can't force anybody to give you a chance. You could even start your own thing or just do whatever you can do, but it's going to influence that next step, that evolution, or whatever you want to call it. So it's important to control the things that you want to control. If you're in a relationship, don't try to force anybody to be how you want them to be. Allow them to be who they are, but don't tolerate, what you don't want. If you don't want somebody who's disrespectful, don't tolerate disrespect. Don't allow disrespect. But you can't force anybody to respect you. And if they don't respect you, distance yourself. And in this, you're doing the same thing. You're controlling what you can control. You're taking that step back. And if it's something that you don't want to deal with, no matter what it is, you can leave. You know what I'm saying? You can lay it down. Because my initial reaction, I was just going to lay down and try to get in the morning. But I don't know, something just kind of came over me to just talk about exactly how I was feeling in the moment before I went to sleep. And that's what I did. So it's very simple. It's just a yap. It's just a talk. It's just a whatever you want to call it. But that's what I'm doing tonight. But getting out of my comfort zone is something that's heavy on my mind that I want to speak about. I just don't have the mental capacity to talk about it right now. So probably in the morning I'm gonna film a a little message on that, and just self mastery, controlling the mind, controlling the emotions, things of that nature is also something I want to talk about. In the last 2 weeks or so, I've experienced a few things that made me want to speak about that from a different light. So y'all gonna be expecting that. But yeah, just wanted to holler at y'all. Hope all is well. Love y'all, and I got some exciting things coming, but I won't speak too soon. Gotta practice the silence. But love y'all. Take care. I'm out.